In the meantime, some movies to be watching this weekend. The forecast for the weekend isn't great. Bit of rain, some showers tomorrow, the weekend, and Sunday, overcast and grey, but a bit drier. So James Luxford is here every Friday morning with some movie picks for the weekend for us. He's the movie reviewer for the Radio Times and the Metro newspaper, and he's in Stratford-upon-Avon. Morning, James. How are you?
Good morning.
Now, I was saying the forecast isn't great for this weekend, so we're probably going to need to sort of plan our watching a bit more than we've done the last couple of weeks. So this is why this might be even more pertinent for people this morning. And whereas last week you picked out 3 blockbusters, I would say that your 3 picks this week they tick a lot of boxes. You've kind of gone family, you've gone blockbuster, and if I might say, you've gone cult classic, haven't you, with the third one there? So let's start with the first of these picks for tomorrow afternoon.
The first pick is Moana, BBC One, Saturday at 5:30. It's the Disney hit about a Polynesian chief's daughter who has to find a demigod to save her village.
Maui, demigod of the wind and sea, I am Moana of Motunui. You will board my boat. No, you will board my boat. Yeah, I am Moana of Motunui. You will board my
boat! A boat! The gods have given me a boat!
Spell Moana, Moana, and it's on Saturday afternoon, and it's a Disney. It's everything you expect from a Disney movie, isn't it? Really?
Absolutely, it's a heartfelt modern Disney movie. Just great songs, gorgeous animation. Dwayne Johnson is incredible as the demigod Maui, who you just heard just before the end of the clip there. Just very funny, finding sort of a funny bone that you're more used to him doing sort of the big action movies. Here he's just very, very, very humorous and works with that kind of Disney light context really, really well. Really memorable family film. I think everyone's going to enjoy this.
He's really developed as a comic actor, I think, hasn't he? In the recent movie Fighting With My Family as well, you sort of saw that side of his character coming out. Saturday, 5:30, in that kind of family film slot that's now become 5:30 on a Saturday on BBC One for Moana. So that's the Disney film family favourite I mentioned. The next one is the blockbuster.
Yes, it's Casino Royale, Saturday, 9 p.m. on ITV. Daniel Craig's first Bond film sees him go after an arms dealer named Le Chiffre.
If he loses this game, he'll have nowhere to run. You're the best player in the service.
The Treasury has agreed to stake you in the game. But if you lose, our government will have directly financed terrorism. I will be keeping my eye on our government's money and off your perfectly formed house.
Excuse me. Thank you for 9:30 in the morning. Don't mind if I do. Daniel Craig's first appearance, Casino Royale. Now, you've got this thing about Bond movies, haven't you, where you go alternately good, not so good, good, not so good. So where's this one fit in your alternate Bonds?
I think certainly a great start for Daniel Craig. As you say, I think every other one, maybe not so good. So this was followed by Quantum of Solace, which was followed by the Skyfall, which was an incredible movie, and I think it kicked off just in spectacular fashion. That everyone has a different idea of what a Bond film should be. Maybe you want it a little bit grittier, maybe you want it a little bit lighter, sort of in the Roger Moore Bond mold. I think this has a little bit of everything: intriguing plot, action, a great performance from Daniel Craig, which was nominated for a BAFTA. And just a very complete Bond movie for me. I love it.
And it is the one with him in the trunks, by the way, if you were wondering. OK, on to your third and final choice. And I said this is a cult classic, isn't it?
Yes, on 4OD now, on free on Catch Up, it's Withnail and I. Richard E. Grant and Paul McGann play 2 out-of-work actors who go on holiday to the country by mistake.
You are cordially invited to spend a carefree weekend in the English countryside. Bask in the warm sunshine.
We've gone on holiday by mistake.
Enjoy the rustic pleasure of country living.
It's gonna be so cold in here. Like Greenland in here.
It's a movie that made Richard E. Grant, isn't it, this?
Absolutely hilarious film, and as you say, made Richard E. Grant incredibly because he plays, well, I think it's safe to say Withnail is sort of one of the most famous cinematic drunks. Richard E. Grant is allergic to alcohol, so he'd never been drunk before working on the film, and but he makes a really, really good impression of it, and it's just an amazing comedy. Just spectacularly written, really well acted, as you say, by Richard E. Grant and Paul McGann, and just one of those comedies that I think is just uniquely British and just so well made, and I think probably one of the better British comedies of all time. If you haven't seen it already, now's the time. If you've seen it already, I think you will agree it's well worth another watch.
Definitely, definitely. It's on 4 on demand, so available to watch at any time you like. 4OD, Withnail and I. And James, we'll catch up again on Monday, and you can tip us off about some movies to watch throughout the week next week. Thanks so much.
Thanks very much.
James Luxford, whose reviews you can read every week in the Metro newspaper and the Radio Times. And he's here with us Friday and Monday mornings on BBC CWR.
CWR Breakfast.
With Phil Upton.
Just gone 9:30. Drive.